Welcome to Off We Go. We'd like to introduce you to a list of 15 cities to consider visiting during your Italian holiday. Italy is a country that has it all. The country is rich in culture, food, and history. There are many reasons why Italy is worth visiting. Italy is home to some of the most beautiful cities in the world. From Rome to Florence and Venice, there are so many places to visit without even leaving the country. Italy also offers a variety of different cuisines that can be found throughout the country. Italy has an incredibly rich history, which makes it worth visiting for those who are interested in history and culture. Italy has something for everyone, from art enthusiasts to foodies and from shoppers to hikers. Here is a list of 15 cities that you can choose from if you are planning to visit Italy. Bologna. Bologna is a city in northern Italy on the River Po. It has been an important trade center since Roman times. The city is rich in art, culture, and history. In Bologna you can find many attractions, including the famous Piazza Maggiore and the Basilica of San Petronio. The most popular attraction in Bologna is its cuisine, which has been influenced by many different cultures over the centuries. You can find traditional dishes like tortellini, mortadella, and lasagna, as well as more exotic dishes like balsamic vinegar or mortadella with pistachio nuts. Many restaurants serve these dishes for you to try them for yourself. Matera. Matera is a city in the Basilicata region of Italy. It is one of the most important tourist destinations in southern Italy. Matera is worth visiting because it has a rich history and culture, which is reflected in its architecture, art, and cuisine. Matera is also worth visiting because it offers a variety of activities for different types of tourists. For example, there are many caves for spelunkers to explore, as well as museums to visit for those who would rather not get their hands dirty. Florence. Florence is a city of art, culture, and history. It is a place where you can find everything from the Renaissance to the present day. The city is located in the heart of Tuscany, where you will find some of the most beautiful landscapes in Italy. The first reason why Florence is worth visiting is its historical heritage. The city has played an important role in world history, and it still maintains its rich cultural heritage through museums, galleries, and churches. The second reason why Florence is worth visiting is its food scene. The region produces some of the best wines in Italy, as well as delicious cheeses and other delicacies. The third reason why Florence is worth visiting are its art treasures that have been preserved for centuries thanks to its status as one of Italy. Bergamo. Bergamo is a city in Lombardy. It is the capital of the province of Bergamo, and it has been a major center for iron production and silk weaving since the Middle Ages. Bergamo is worth visiting because it has many historical buildings, such as the Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore. It also has a rich history of art and culture that you can explore in their museums or galleries. Perugia. Perugia is a city in the central region of Italy, with a population of about 150,000 people. It has been the capital of Umbria for over 1,300 years and is located on top of an elevation that overlooks the Tiber Valley. It has been inhabited since prehistoric times and was originally controlled by Rome. It became an important trade center when it was conquered by the Etruscans in 400 BC, and then became part of the Roman Empire in 205 BC. It was also part of the Lombard Duchy of Spoleto from 569 to 774 AD before becoming part of the Holy Roman Empire. The city still retains many monuments from its long history, including some buildings that date back to medieval times, such as Palazzo di Priori. Milan. Milan is a city of art, culture, and fashion. It is the birthplace of the Renaissance, and it has been the capital of Italy since 1861. Milan is one of the most important fashion capitals in Europe, with over 10 major shopping streets and around 500 shops. The city has a rich history that dates back to Roman times. A visit to Milan will not only give you a chance to explore its rich history, but also indulge in some retail therapy or enjoy a musical performance at one of its many theaters or opera houses. Mantua. Mantua is a small town in the Italian region of Lombardy. It is worth visiting for its historical buildings, museums, and the famous Palazzo Ducale. The Palazzo Ducale was built by Ludovico III Gonzaga in 1360. It is one of the most important examples of Renaissance architecture in Italy. The palace has an elegant facade with a number of arches, sculptures, and columns. Inside there are frescoes on the walls that depict scenes from Greek mythology and history, as well as portraits of members of the Gonzaga family. The Palazzo Ducale also houses a museum that includes furniture, paintings, statues, and other objects from different periods in history. Among these are works by Mantegna or Andrea Mantegna. Naples. Naples is a city worth visiting for many reasons. For example, it is the birthplace of pizza, and there are over 5 million people living in Naples. Naples is a city worth visiting because of its rich history. It was founded by the Greeks in the 3rd century BC and has been inhabited ever since. Naples is also the birthplace of pizza. It's where this famous dish first started to be made. There are over 5 million people living in Naples today, and you can find them all crammed into an area that's only 25 square miles. Pompeii. The ruins of Pompeii are worth visiting for the same reason that any other site of ancient Roman history is worth visiting. It is a time capsule, a snapshot of life in the Roman Empire as it was more than 2,000 years ago. It was an ancient city with streets and buildings, homes and businesses, temples and theaters. It had everything that a modern city has today. People who worked in factories and shops, people who sold food on the street, people who were rich or poor, people who wanted to make changes to their government. Rome. Rome is a great place for tourists because of its historical sites and beautiful scenery. There are so many things to do and see in Rome that you will never be bored. Some of the most popular attractions in Rome are the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, and Piazza Navona. You can also visit some of the best museums in Italy, such as Palazzo Massimo Alterme, National Museum of Rome, and Museo Nazionale Etrusco di Villa Giulia. Siena. Siena is a medieval Tuscan city, the heart of the Chianti region. It is surrounded by vineyards and rolling hills, and it's just a short drive from Florence. The city is best known for its red brick buildings and beautiful cathedral, but it's also home to some of the best restaurants in Tuscany. Siena has an old-world feel with its winding streets and historic buildings. It also offers a lot for visitors to do, from wine tasting in the countryside to visiting museums, exploring medieval castles, or sampling local cuisine. Turin. Turin is a city in the Piedmont region. It's known as the industrial capital of Italy because it has a large number of factories and industries, as well as being home to the Italian automobile industry. Turin is also famous for its rich cultural heritage and architecture. The city has many museums, theaters, and galleries, which are all worth visiting. The Mole Antonelliana building is often called the most beautiful building in the world by locals and tourists alike. Venice. Venice is a unique city that offers amazing architecture, stunning art, and beautiful scenery. This is the perfect place for a vacation, or if you are looking to get away from the hustle and bustle of your daily life. Venice is worth visiting because of its history. The city was founded in 421 year and has been through many wars, which has left it with some of the most beautiful buildings in Italy. Venice has also been recognized as one of the most romantic cities in Europe. Verona. Verona is worth visiting for its rich history, cultural and architectural heritage, and for the food. The city of Verona has a rich history and cultural heritage. It was once the capital of the Roman Empire in Italy, so there are many ancient ruins to explore. The city also has many beautiful churches and monuments like the Verona Arena, which is one of Italy's most important opera houses. Verona is also well known for its food, from traditional dishes like risotto alla Milans to more unusual flavors like zucchini flour stuffed with ricotta cheese. Bari. Bari is an ancient city in southern Italy. It is surrounded by a long and beautiful coastline. This city has been inhabited since the Bronze Age, and it was an important trading center for the Greeks and Romans. The town has also been bombed numerous times throughout history, most notably during World War II. The old town of Bari still has many historic buildings, including churches and palaces that date back to the Middle Ages. Some of the things to do in Bari are visiting its old town, eating traditional dishes at one of its many restaurants, or enjoying a relaxing day at one of its beaches. There you go. What cities would you like to visit? Let us know in comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't want to miss out on our future videos, please hit the bell button, and you will receive a notification once a new video becomes available.